don't know we're watching them, but there are surprises in store for Viv and Val Prescott, who will meet the long-lost class of 1960. Lifesaver Roly Ferber, whose foster children helped with the Cillagram. And Amanda Davies, but she turns the tables in the end. For these people and more, it's Surprise, Surprise! Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Cilla Black.
Welcome to another Surprise, Surprise. You know, I have to tell you that the music you have just heard was recorded because, you see, normally Alyn Ainsworth and his band are here with us in the studio, but tonight they're missing. Oh, but later on you'll be seeing them, because I'll tell you all about that, because it's a little surprise. In the meantime, I must tell you, thank you very much for all the letters that you send me. We get thousands every day, and we're very pleased to read them all. But some of them even surprise me. I've got a couple here I'd like to read. Oh, listen to this, listen to this. This is from Amy Swarbrick. Great name, that. She's only 9, and she says, "Dear Cilla, every time you sing your song at the end, my brother James, aged 8, always spoils it by singing, 'Surprise, surprise!' You've got tomato ketchup in your eye." James, you've got a lot of bottle for saying that. A lot of bottle. What a sauce. Now, this other letter. Oh, yeah. I just shoved that in. I'll shove it back out again. This other letter's from a Mr. W. West of Glasgow. Mr. W. West. Oh, no Christian name involved. Well, perhaps his name is William or Wilfred? Any suggestions? Yeah, he could even be a Wally, yes. He said that up there. Anyway, the letter goes on to say, "Dear Cilla, my daughter, Kimberly Michelle, goes from being a very happy and quiet child to a screaming banshee at the end of your programme each week." And he sent this photograph to prove it. Have a look at this. Anyway, he goes on to say that if I could assure Kimberly that we'll be back next week, it might stop her crying her eyes out. Well, all right. Are you listening, Kimberly Michelle? This is your Auntie Cilla here speaking to you. Now, we will be back next week, so dry your eyes up, Chuck. All right, Chuck? And talk... What? What's wrong with Chuck? Could be worse. Talking of photos, a couple of weeks ago in Searchline, we showed this picture of a group of girls in 1960 from Allerton School in Leeds. Now, Vivian and Valerie Prescott wrote in to ask us where the rest of the gang had got up to. Well, where are you, Viv, and where are you, Val? Come and join us, girls, and I'll tell you where they are exactly. Look at this. Oh, have a seat down there and look at this. Don't you think they've changed since the 1960s from that photo, ladies and gentlemen? Yeah? Well, I think we've all changed. What about those mini skirts? Oh, we remember them well, don't we, girls? Yes. Well, you wrote to us on Searchline, didn't you? Asking to find all your mates. Well, we found some of them, actually. We found Jackie, Penny and Diana, and here they are. Come in, Jackie, Penny and Diana. Oh, look at this. Well, Well, this is not... I mean, you wrote us on Searchline asking for the girls, didn't you? So, and then you knew you were going to meet today, but you've been kept well apart, haven't you? But there is one of your gang missing, isn't there? Christine Carnegie. Yeah, well, I must tell you about... She can't be here tonight. There's no way that Christine can be here tonight, because guess where she is? She's in Oklahoma. Yes, but she has agreed to talk to us on the phone, so with a bit of luck, you know, with a lot of luck. She should be on the end of this line here. Hello?
Hello?
Is that you, Is that you, Christine?
It is. Is that you, Cilla?
Oh, yes. What is the weather like there?
Typical Yorkshire day, actually. It's cloudy.
Well, it's very sunny in our studio here today. And you
Is it sunny because of all those lights, or...?
Well, no, because of the people that were involved in here. We've got some lovely people. For instance, we've got Vivian here to say hello to you.
Oh, great.
Hang on a minute, I'll pass it over. It's a terrible line, isn't she?
Hello?
Hello, Vivian.
Can you hear me?
Very, very slightly, but, you know, speak up and...
Oh, we wish you were here. We really wish you were here. How are you?
You're famous now, aren't you?
Wow. We'll see you soon, will we?
Oh, I think so. Well, I'm coming over in July, so maybe we can get together in July.
Oh, marvellous. Oh, marvellous.
Great. Does your Val want to say?
Yes? I'll put you on to volume.
It's costing us a fortune, but you know.
Hello, Christy.
Hello, who am I talking to?
Valerie.
Valerie, hi.
Hello.
How are you doing?
Oh, I'm all right.
Are you living in Yorkshire?
No, Worthing.
That was close.
I don't know. Don't know yet, because we haven't get a chance to speak to the other girls, so I don't know.
Oh, really?
No. Anyway, I better finish now. I'll write to you. Okay.
Actually, Christine, you know, later on, we've not lost this line, because later on, when we finish speaking to you, to heck with the expense, when I put the phone down, they're going to go away off this set and they're going to ring you up again.
Oh, wonderful.
And reverse the charges. But Christine, they're all very happy to talk to you, and so are we indeed. And maybe we'll see you in July when you come over. I'd love to meet you too. All right, love. I'll see you then. All right?
Okay, thank you.
Ta-ra, Christine. Bye now. Bye. Actually, I really was only joking about the reverse charge call, because, you know, we have kept the line open. And in fact, I hope it's a better line than that, and you'll all get a chance to talk to Christine later on. But we better carry on with the show now, because we're going to find out what our Bob Carolgees was up to earlier on today. You'd like to know that, wouldn't you, girls?
Hello, Cilla. Yes, I'm here in South London, in Catford, actually, and I'm waiting for a young man called Ron Bushell. He's been at work today as his job as a bus mechanic. That's right, at New Cross Bus Garage. And he's on his way home right now. In fact, I've been told that he's walking down the street behind me, and he doesn't know I'm waiting to surprise him. I'm actually using this young policeman here called Bob as a cover. So I think Ron's here. Ron Bushell, hello, surprise, how are you? You thought I was being arrested, but I wasn't. Your little Rose and your Jacqueline have been in touch with us.
Yeah.
And they've told me a little secret about you, Ron. They've said that you like listening to music, and when you're listening to music, you actually imagine yourself conducting the orchestra. Is that right, Ron?
Yeah, that's all right, yeah.
Do you do that?
Yeah.
They said you'd like nothing better than standing in front of an orchestra waving your little baton about. Right? Well, we've had a word, Ron, with our musical director, Alyn Ainsworth.
Yeah.
And he's agreed that for tonight and tonight only, he's going to let you take his place on the podium, and you're going to conduct the band, Ron.
Oh, that's nice of him.
Good, that was work today, all right.
Very lovely, yeah.
Right. But there's only one little problem we've got, actually, Ron. You see, we couldn't find a concert hall free. So that's why I've come here to buy your house, because we're going to use your house tonight. And we're going to have the concert from your house. Just imagine, it'll be wonderful. There'll be, we can put a kettle drum in the kitchen, we can put a lute in the, it'll be fantastic, Ron, honestly. With me, let's strike up the band. A concert in your own house.
So now you know where our band has gone. Anyway, we'll be back with Bob later on, but right now it's time to see what Gordon's got for us on this week's Searchline. What have you got for us? Oh, look at the candelabra.
Adds a touch of elegance, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
This ornament here that catches my eye a bit. Just remember last week I said to you, where's the cocktail cabinet?
Yes.
And you said, well, we'll see what we can do next week. And then I had a look at this, and here's a cocktail shaker and a glass, and I thought that's very nice.
It
But
is
look,
very nice.
It's actually stuck to the tray. I can't get it out. So even if there is a drink in there, I can't get at it.
Oh, you're giving secrets away, Gordon. What about a few more secrets on this week's Searchline?
Okay, let's begin. Are you all sitting comfortably? Yes! In that case, I'll begin. Once upon a time, in October 1956 to be precise, a young RAF chap called John Taylor begged a ride from a pilot at RAF Waddington, Lincolnshire. Once airborne, he switched on his oxygen supply, but alas, in his hurry, he'd grabbed a mask that didn't work. As the plane flew higher, he began to lose consciousness. The pilot realized that John was having trouble and put the plane into a steep dive back to the airfield. The next thing John remembers, he was being rushed to the hospital. John Taylor is convinced that the pilot saved his life. Now, the pilot's name may have been Hutchins or Hutchinson. John isn't sure, but he would very much like the chance to thank him for saving his life. Long story, but one we hope will have a happy ending if you can help us to find Mr. Hutchins or Hutchinson. Well, next we're calling all Jerboa Rhythmics. Wally Adams wrote in to see if we could find any of the Jerboa Strollers concert party from the 7th Armoured Division. Do you recognize any of these names who risked life and limb during the war in order to entertain the troops? Jerboa, incidentally, is the proper name for desert rats, the nickname of the 7th Armoured Division. Get in touch if you recognize any of those people. And Linda Boland has told us about the family that she lost touch with when she was just 8 years old. She had two brothers, David and Harry Quigley, and a sister, Gaynor, who has possibly married and changed her surname. They're in their 40s now, and she would dearly love to meet the family she barely remembers. And it would be nice if we could help her with your help. So if you can, please get in touch with us. Our researchers are on 01 205 5222 right now, and I shall be back with a little bit more on Searchline later in the programme. Cilla.
Oh, you certainly will, Gordon. Well, I hear that the boys and the boys... half of them are collecting the bus passes they are. Anyway, the boys and the band are arriving at Ron's place, so let's go over and see what's happening. Are you there, Bob?
Yes, Cilla, we're here outside Ron's house. The band are getting ready to set up for their first rehearsal. They're beavering away outside here. He's actually got his kettle drum stuck at the door. And also inside Ron's house. It'll all be fine, Ron, don't worry. And here's our musical director, Alyn Ainsworth. Alyn, this is Ron.
Hello,
who's going to take your place.
Are you ready for this?
As well as all will, is it? We're going to be able to fit inside there.
I'm not sure we'll all get in the same room, but we'll try.
Well, it should be quite interesting. It'll all be sorted out, don't you worry, Ron. We'll be there. We'll be all there. You'll be conducting away. Oh, here's one of your mates here, Alan.
Alan, do you really want the tenor sax in the bathroom?
Oh, hang on, Ron. I've got some more. See you later.
Tenor sax in the bathroom. I'm forever blowing bubbles. Right, good. The piano's arrived. Ron, give him a hand. You're a big lad. That's it. I'll get shut of some of these, lads. All right, it'll all be fine. All right, Cilla, better pass back to you now. It's all going to be sorted out, and it'll look smashing on the night. Really good. I don't think the window will come out, actually, lads. You have to...
It's going to be a bit of a tight squeeze in there, don't you? Anyway, we're going to take a couple of hours rest now, but we'll be back to see if Ron can strike up the right note. So please, please, don't go away. See you then. Welcome back. Now, I want to tell you about Roland Ferber. Now, Roland, or Rowley to his friends, is an ambulance training officer in Banstead, Surrey. And he has actually helped to pioneer a new training scheme which will save hundreds of lives. Well, we thought he deserved a Cillagram. So the other week, I went to Banstead to surprise him. Left and then right. Right. All right, here we go. Thanks a lot. Roland, Rowley, where's Rowley Ferber? Oh, there he is, right in front of me. Oh, you don't need that today. Hi, Roland. You're dumbstruck.
Oh, I am.
I was wondering why I'm here today.
It's a Cillagram, isn't it?
How did you guess? Yes, your daughter Lisa thought you deserved a special Cillagram because you're a wonderful man. You've been with the ambulance service for nearly 20 years, is that right?
This month, yes.
Well, congratulations. And you've got a lovely, responsible job. You're an instructor, aren't you?
Yes.
Yes, and you do all the new recruits.
Yeah, we do those, and officers and qualified staff, and wow.
Is it normally like this? No. Well, your daughter Lisa wrote us a marvellous letter, and she thought that you're a marvellous dad.
She's a lovely girl, too.
I know. And she said you and your gorgeous wife, Carol...
Yeah? Is she here?
Between you... Well, she is here. I'll get them in. Because you're a foster father for almost 100 years. I mean, no. You've fostered over 100 kids, is that right?
Yes.
And we've got some of them here today, together with your Lisa and your lovely wife, Carol. Now, where are you? They're behind us. I was expecting you up there. Come in, gang. There they are. I'll move over here. Look at it. There's Carol. There's Craig.
Hello.
He's absolutely shaking here, aren't you?
It's unbelievable.
And there's your Lisa. Are you fit for a
Amazing.
Cillagram?
Yeah?
You never guess what's called. Back on my feet again.
Needs to be.
Yes. Sorry about the 100 years bit. And there in our audience is Roly and his lovely wife Carol, and of course his daughter Lisa. Look at that. There they all are. Now, before we see what happened next, I'd like to explain something. We invited some of the children Roly and Carol have fostered to join me in delivering the Cillagram. Now, on the day, 20 of them turned up. Not only that, some of them are now grown up with children of their own. And they brought them along as well, which makes Roly a sort of a foster granddad. And you can see them all here on this film. Have a look at this. Light up my face with your jokes and your smiles and the way that you're there every night. Oh, I know what you got, and now that I found you, I could be wrong, but it sure feels right. Here I am, I'm back on my feet again. Here I am, I'm back on my feet again. Surprising myself for the way that I feel. I'm so happy that you're here with me. Some men that I know, they left me with nothing, but I guess I'm just meant to be. Here I am, I'm back on my feet again. Here I am, I'm back on my feet again. I was out for the count, I was down on my feet, I was crying. Ooh, I was caught up in hate, I was hiding my face, it got trying. Here I am, I'm back on my feet again. Here I am, I'm back on my feet again. Here I am, I'm back on my feet again. Here I am, I'm back on my feet again. Here I am. Thanks a lot, Roly. You know, we all thought it was a smashing day. You got a lovely family, you know. They
go
think
along
the
with
world
that.
of you. And I know you think the world of them. You're a grand lad, isn't he, ladies and gentlemen? Well, now, you'll all be pleased to know I am going to make a phone call. Yes, and look at this. Voila. Oh. And isn't he sweet? Don't all shout at once. Look at this. I've just picked up a penguin. Pick up a penguin. And I'm going to phone an Andrew Thompson all the way up there in Bonnie, Scotland. Now, his wife, Grace, wrote and told us that her husband was a frustrated meteorologist. Yes, I thought you'd be impressed by that. What it really means is that he's a frustrated weatherman. He likes to read the weather on the telly. Well, at the moment, he's not at home. He's on a night school course. Guess what? No, not reading the weather, no. He's doing a course on computers. Anyway, I'm going to get him out of his classroom now and... Isn't that great? The little penguin. It's a lot of digits here. It's 10, actually, all the way up there in Bonnie, Scotland. And here we go. Yes. Oh, and by the way, he's got an extension as well. Oh, it's ringing. Who?
Shipbuilder's training.
Ship what? Shipbuilder's training. Is this the night school then?
Yeah.
Could I have extension 36, please?
Can you hold the line, please?
Aye. That's Scottish, you know. Isn't it a lovely accent, that Scottish accent, isn't it? I think it's a lovely accent. Hello?
Hello?
Hello? Hello, is that Andrew?
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Well...
No, you're kidding me, one.
Pardon?
What?
Andrew, I don't know what you said, but surprise, surprise, it's Cilla here.
You're not on. There's a chance that I did this.
It is Cilla here, Andrew, honestly.
You're kidding me, on.
Now, would I kid you, Andrew?
Yeah, I've got a good idea who would do this to me.
Well, who would do it to you?
Could be my wife.
No, it's not your Grace. It's not the amazing Grace. Now, could she speak like me, Andrew?
Well, I'm doing a good imitation of Cilla Black anyway.
I just about recognised my name there, Andrew. Andrew, it is Cilla Black here, and I'm calling you because it is your Grace. She did set you up, Andrew.
Aye.
Oh, aye. Oh, I kind of knew up your kilt and everything like that. Yes, she wrote me an amazing letter, your amazing Grace.
What did she do?
Well, it was a wee while back now, Andrew. And she told me all about you. She said you're a frustrated how'd you say it? Meteorologist, is that right?
Yeah.
I mean, you're mad about reading the weather. In fact, you fancy your chances. You're always... I am on. You're not in. I am. She tells me all about you. She says that every time where we switch channels to see what's on the other side, you switch channels to see what the weather's like.
Uh-huh.
And you know all the right sort of expressions. I mean, you have the right expression. For instance, if it was raining today, you wouldn't say it was raining today, would you? I mean, you talk about precipitations.
Yeah.
Is that right?
That's right.
Well, we want you to do all this on the show next week.
What?
Andrew, I want you to come on Surprise Surprise next week and tell them all about your
Wait a minute, that's a bit much.
Are you any relation to Kenny Dalglish? I find it difficult to... Actually, it's so lovely to speak to somebody, Andrew, who speaks just as funny as I do.
Well, I'll tell you one thing, I can't stand your singing.
Andrew, don't let our Robert hear that. Our Robert says the same. Our Robert says the same. But despite all that, I still want you on the show next week.
See?
So I can call your weather forecast a load of rubbish as well. Will you do that, Andrew?
I'll think about it.
Well, you are free next week, aren't you, Andrew?
I might try to fit you in.
if you come on the show, I promise not to sing, all right?
Okay, then, is that a promise?
It's a definite promise. I will not sing to you. If you tell a lousy weather forecast, then I will. I'll do something worse than sing.
Right.
Could there any... tell me, Andrew, is there anything worse than my singing that I could do to you?
Dropping a surprise like this on me.
But you've taken it all in good spirit, haven't you?
Yes.
Yes. Well, we look forward to seeing you on the show next week then, Andrew.
Okay, then I'll see you next week then.
All right then, hen. Is that what you... No, you don't call fellas hen, do you?
Well...
All right then. All right then, Whack.
Okay, then.
See you next week.
Cheers.
Ta-ra, Andrew. Ta-ra. Just for that, I will sing to him next week. And now let's see what the weather forecast is on our Searchline. What have you got for us again?
Well, if you won a holiday in Italy in 1957, then take a close look at this photograph. Josie Bartholomew was 18 when her workmates persuaded her to enter a competition run by the now defunct News Chronicle. She was amongst 8 lucky youngsters to win and was flown off to Milan to spend 10 days travelling around Italy. Now, she'd love to meet with those friends again. Their names are Geoffrey Pryor, Bob Sanders, Anthony Hardy, Margaret Grummett, Ethna, known as Dante Brophy, I expect she was a ball of fire, Pat Bond, and Marion Hearn. So if any of those names ring a bell with you, then do call us, please. Dennis Cox is searching for brothers and sisters he hasn't seen since the early 1940s. His mother died when he was 2, his stepmother passed away, and he was evacuated to Leicestershire. When he returned, the whole family had gone their separate ways. Kathleen was the eldest sister, Dorothy joined the ATS, May married a chap called Harry Spencer and was last known to be living in the Croydon area, and Charlie, known as Sonny, just vanished. Dennis's stepbrother, John, went to foster parents, and his stepsisters, Joyce Elizabeth and Ivy, all with the same surname of Cox, were placed in a Dr. Bernardo's home. Now, it's a bit of a tall order to find all these folk, but Dennis would be overjoyed to see any of them again after so long. So if you can help, do get in touch. Now for some quickies. We're looking for Doreen Miller, who was later Doreen Bamford, last known in Coventry around 1968. Lester Mackenzie, last known address Harlesden, North London. James Kempster, who married Bessie Taylor in March 1945 in Blakely, Manchester. And Gillian Lee, formerly Sadler, last known to be in the Caterham area. Our researchers will be on 01205 5222 until 10 o'clock tonight. And of course, as so many of you do, you can always write to us at Surprise Surprise, London Weekend Television, London SE 99 6YW. That's it on Searchline for another week. See you next week. For now, goodbye. Back to Cilla.
Thanks a lot, Gord. Well, now it's time to leap on the bandwagon and go over to Bob and our outside broadcast cameras, where hopefully Ron is waiting, holding his little baton. Come here, Bob.
Hello, Cilla, here we are, ready and waiting. Ron's got his little batons honed up here, and the orchestra is all tuned up. You know what that means. I'll just show you where they all are. Come with me, Ron. Come on, Sil. In the front parlour here, we have the brass and rhythm section. Moving through to the staircase, we have actually a lone tenor sax player. Ah, look, all of you over there. That's because we have to fetch him out in the bathroom. And in the back lounge, we have the drums and the keyboard. I've heard of a jam session, but this is ridiculous. How does it look to you, Cilla?
Oh, it looks absolutely smashing. I feel sorry. I feel a bit sorry for the sax player, though. I really do.
Well, the others put him there. I won't tell you why.
How is our Ron, though? How are you, Ron?
Oh, I'm fine. I'm thoroughly enjoying myself.
Are you looking forward to tonight?
Yes, I'm really enjoying myself. Looking forward to it.
Lovely. What is the piece of music you're going to conduct to?
Well, please, Cilla, please, you can't interrupt a maestro when he's concentrating. I'll have to introduce the music. Ladies and gentlemen, the Alyn Ainsworth Orchestra are proud to present The Poet and Peasant by Souper, conducted by Mr. Ron Boucher. That's you, Ron. Get on with it.
yes, I think it's last night at the prom next day. Even got the symbol outside from the bedroom window. How did it look? And sound?
Oh, Bob and Ron, it sounded terrific. It
You
really
weren't here,
did.
obviously.
But you look so out of breath, Ron. How are you feeling, lad?
I feel fine.
Out of breath, but you feel fine?
Yeah.
Would you be willing to do it all over again?
Yes, I'll do it again.
But not on this show, you won't. It actually was well worth it, Ron. God bless you. Thanks a lot. Don't you think so, Bob?
Excellent. I think you did very well.
Yes, but
I don't think I'll ever be the same again.
And neither will Ron. Ron, we're not finished with you yet, because while the boys in the band get their breath back, we'll take a break, but we'll be back in a couple of minutes to see someone balancing things on the end of his nose and to take a trip on a stagecoach. So come on, Ron. Play us out, please, into the break.
Will do.
Welcome back. Well, last week I phoned Peter Ball, whose brother Martin wrote and told us that Peter's a bit of a joker. And he balanced funny things on the end of his nose and his chin. Well, actually, when I was speaking to him, I got in a bit of a tiz, was. I started calling him Paul. I mean, fancy me not knowing me Peter from me Paul. Anyway, he's here now to amaze us all. Here, with his nose, is our Peter Ball. Come in, Peter. Oh, you dropped your doodah out your pocket. Oh, we all saw it, didn't we, ladies and gentlemen? Yes. Now, Peter, you look very normal to me. I mean, that nose, it doesn't look a bit like Barry Manilow's, does it? No. Not a bit Concord at all.
No.
How long have you had this burning desire to balance things on the end of your nose?
Well, it all started at a cricket match, and I was in the changing rooms.
Yes.
And this guy came up to me. I had this thing on the end of my finger.
Did you? Oh, yes.
And he said, I bet you can't balance that on your nose. I said, I bet I can. I put it up there, and there it was. End of story.
That was the bat, was it?
It was the bat.
I am going to bring back a little bit of nostalgia for you, because I've asked a few people in our audience, you know, to hold a few props, and lo and behold, you'll never guess what they're holding out there. You wait here, Peter, and I shall go and get them. Hang on, lad. Yeah. Who's got the one with the bat?
Oh.
Yeah. Here's the bat, a little bit of nostalgia, Peter. What else have we got? And an umbrella, a golf umbrella now. This should be easy peasy for you, Peter.
Easy, Peter.
Yeah,
Thanks.
the bat, to bring back happy memories when you were so bored with that cricket match. I mean, aren't we all? I can see that. Go on. Look at that on the nose. My goodness me. Lovely being your assistant.
Oh, I love you being my assistant too.
I'm his assistant. Yeah, will you balance that? Where are you going to put that?
No.
Oh, when you put the umbrella, it's bad luck, you know.
Is it?
But do you need to do it? Oh, my goodness me. Here he goes. It's going on his nose, and there it is. He's got to take his hands away, but he will... there it is! The hands have gone away. The umbrella's on the... Oh, my goodness.
Sorry, silly.
But I said that was easy peasy, didn't I?
You did.
Yes, the best is yet to come. I'll fix your wagon. Stay there. And what have we here? Yes. You like greenery, do you? You will do after this. Pass us the plant, Chuck, will you? Yes, yes. Yes. Try getting this on the end of your nose, yeah? And what about the... What is it? What's that instrument called? The cello. The cello. Oh, and it looks very expensive. Wait for this. Yes. What do you want first?
Give me the plant.
I'll give you the plant. Isn't that lovely? It's dead heavy. There you go. Yes. Oh, and that's what it was, this little doodah.
My little thing.
Yes. Well, don't brag about it. Not many people. Look at this.
You ready for this?
Yes, of course we are.
Here we go.
Oh, and there it... Look at... What a way to get blackheads out.
Can I take it down now?
What? Oh, you are a show-off, Peter. Look at this. Yes.
You are.
What are you going to do? It's got a sharp end. What are you going to do with it? Go on, show us all what you're going to do with the cello.
Here we go.
All right. Where's this going?
On my nose.
On your nose. It's all on the nose. Look at that. Oh, my. Yeah, yeah. Oh. Oh, you're on form tonight, Peter. You are on. I mean, is there no end to his talent? Yes, well, there's one more thing we'd like you to balance on the end of your nose or any other place of your anatomy. We've got Gordon here with the candelabra that you saw on the set, and it's lit as well. It's real flames.
Take a lot of care of this, and one word of warning: when it goes up on the chin, watch for the hot wax going up your nostril. Shall I take this?
Oh yes, please.
Looks like last week's Searchline set.
It does. And the cello. Can you play the cello?
No, not
you will after the show. Yes. Oh, oh. I don't believe it. Look at this. Yes, you're really milking the audience now, aren't you? But you've got a great finale, haven't you? Because he also bounces glasses on his nose, don't you?
I do.
And what is your record?
22.
22. We're going to go for 24 tonight. Come in, John. Bring those glasses in. Look at this. There's 4 in each of those stacks there. All right. What are you going to put on your nose first? How many?
12. We'll start off with 12.
12, yes.
Why not?
It's very modest. That's 8. Is it? And that's 12. Bring the steps in. Yes. Because I need these too. Yes. Just balance that while I'm getting ready. Oh, he isn't all. Look at that. Tonight. Oh, you are awful, but I like you. Okay, here we go. You take the bottom and then just get it set, sweetheart. Yes. Yes. That's 12. That's not his record, but it's good, isn't it? Another 4 going on there. That's... How many is that? 16, yes. Is it? And another 4. This is 20 now. This is 2 inside your record. So it's getting a little bit more difficult now. That's 20. Take your time. All right then, lad. You know, this is it. This is 24. He's never done this before, so I'm getting off. 24. Take your time. We're all rooting for him, aren't we, ladies and gentlemen? So, take your time.
Well, so it's a thing.
You sound like Andrew from Scotland. That's a a great feeling. You can take them off now. Wasn't he great, ladies and gentlemen? Really good. It was welcome to Surprise, Surprise, and you're welcome back anytime as far as I'm concerned. Now, you know Noel Coward once said he advised Mrs. Worthington never to put her daughter on the stage. Didn't he? Have you heard that?
No.
You haven't? Well, you have out there, haven't you? Yes. Well, last week, our Bob put a Leslie Catchpole on the stage, but it wasn't the one that Noel Coward was talking about. Have a look at this.
I'm here at Forkham Green in Kent to surprise a Leslie Catchpole. She's here at the moment with her husband, expecting to meet a business partner. Little does she know, I'm the business partner. Come on. Leslie Catchpole. Hello. Surprise, surprise. Nice to see you. Yes, Graham, your husband, knows all about this. Leslie, how are you?
I've got a cold.
Oh, you haven't a cold. It's
yes,
wild. It's wild Bob Carolgee's here.
Yes,
Come
I
to see you.
know.
Listen now, Leslie. Your sister Gillian actually wrote and told us that you had a mad, passionate, burning desire. Do you know what it was?
No, I can't.
Well, I'll remind you. It's to ride on a stagecoach and be chased by Red Indians. Oh, yeah. Well, wait till you've done this first, because but that is right, is it? You've got this desire to do a stage. Well,
it's something quite silly,
well,
really.
surprise, surprise, Gillian. We're going to do just that. We're going to wind the clock back to the good old days of the West, when Indians were real braves and cowboys were real dudes. We've got a stagecoach, we've got the horses, we've got a whole bunch of Red Indians just itching to chase us and go on the warpath. And we've got all the gear, so we're going to get changed. And we're going to wagons roll, head them up, move them out. Howdy, Cilla. We're here at Laredo, which is an exact replica of a Wild West town, including the mud. Leslie's already sitting up here on the stagecoach. Are you okay, partner?
Yep.
You're not worried about the Indians, then?
Nope.
You got your 6-shooter ready?
Yep.
You know your trouble, Leslie, you talk too much. Well, I'm going to be riding shotgun here, which is inside the stagecoach, so it's time to hit the trail.
Naughty, naughty trail.
Okay. Wagons, ho! They tell me, Leslie, that these hills are alive with the sound of tom-toms. We better keep our eyes peeled.
Yep.
Uh-oh, Leslie. Look out, here's come those pesky Indians led by Big Chief Running Bear. He's got a cold heart. Mind you, you'd have a cold heart if you were Running Bear. Let's go, Leslie.
Too fast, officer.
Well, Cilla, we seem to be in a bit of a tight spot here. I think only the magic of special effects can get us out of this. Well, say something, Leslie, even if it's only ta-da.
Yep.
Now, we had a letter about the Davis family. Now, where is Alfred Davis and your daughter Amanda? Where are you, Alfred Davis? And he's there. Alfred, come down, please. Bring Amanda, her fiancé Andrew, and your lovely wife Des. Could you join us, please? around there, and Alfred would...
Joe, call me Joe then.
I will. I'll call you what? Joe.
Joe.
I'll call you Joe. I'll call you anything. But your name is, and you're Amanda, and you're Andrew. Well, you don't like being called about... You don't like being called Alfred?
No.
What's it all about? Alfie, eat your heart out, Andrew Thompson. You're called Joe?
Well, it's John, really, but...
John. Just to confuse everybody, what would you like me to call you? Rover?
Rover, yeah.
Now, we know a little secret, don't we?
Yeah.
You're Amanda over there, you see? Because Andrew wrote and told me, like, she has this burning desire because she's mad on backgammon, and she's here tonight to play a game of backgammon with the one and only Omar Sharif. Isn't that right?
Yeah.
Well, it's totally wrong, actually, John. Because your lovely daughter over there, Amanda, wrote and told me all about you. Yes, surprise, surprise. Yes. She wrote and told me, it was a lovely letter, a very moving letter, actually. She wrote and told me that when you were about 5 years old, your mum and dad separated, and you went to live. You went to live with your auntie, in fact, didn't you?
Yeah.
And your sister Mary, well, she stayed with her mum, and you haven't seen her for over 50 years. In fact, you've been trying to get in touch with her in all that time without any success.
Mm-hmm.
Well, John, we've had that success, and we found your sister, and you haven't seen her, but she's here tonight. Here she is, after 50 years. Your sister. Come in, love. Where are you? Come in, Mary.
Don't believe it. Don't believe it.
Well, actually, I must tell you, Mary, ladies and gentlemen, Mary, because she was so young, she was such a baby, she didn't even know she had a brother. Now, isn't this a lovely reunion? Yes?
The more the world is changing, the more it stays the same. Life is full of small surprises. It's a never-ending game. If nothing is impossible, will you believe your eyes? If the unexpected brings a smile, that's a big surprise. Surprise, surprise. The unexpected hits you between the eyes. The unpredictable, that's the surprise you see. Surprise, surprise.
Well, that's it for this week. I hope you've all enjoyed the show. I know I have. I'd like to say a very big thank you to everyone who's taken part, especially our Bob Cowgies. So until next week, ta-ra then. Ta-ra! Surprise, surprise. I haven't gone yet. Now, all you kids at home, please, please don't try and balance things on your face like Peter Ball. You see, he's been practicing for a lot of years, and it could be dangerous, okay? See you next week.